That I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
That I will faithfully execute the office of
Power is a lot like real estate. It's all about location, location, location. The closer you are to the source, the higher your property value. Centuries from now, when people watch this footage, who will they see smiling just at the edge of the frame?
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Well, Frank Underwood is right about one thing: locations. In this video, we're going to use the location method, more commonly known as Mary Palaces, in order to memorize all the United States presidents in less than 10 minutes. Let's get down to business, shall we? So the elections are coming and the tensions couldn't be higher. Who's going to win? Clinton, Sanders, Trump, or Underwood? Well, only time will show. But one is for sure: these elections will be fun to watch.
We can't sell beef. It's peanuts.
But before we dread or celebrate the future, let's indulge a bit in the past. Let us memorize all the previous United States presidents the way Mary champions do it. The technique we're going to apply uses physical locations, and it's called Memory Palaces. If you'd like to know more about the method, be sure to check out these videos where I extensively elaborate on this matter. To use Memory Palaces, one must first choose a physical location where we can place the associations for the president. I know it might sound a bit confusing at the beginning, but just follow me and you'll get it. I choose a location I'm very familiar with, which is crucial: my garden. In order to be laconic and educational, we're going to memorize 15 presidents, not 44, so that you can try solving the rest for yourselves. For the 15 presidents, we're going to choose 5 spots in the location, hence 3 presidents per spot. And now, try to imagine everything I say. Let's start with the first 3: Coolidge, Hoover, and Roosevelt. So what we do now is simple. We choose phonetical associations for each name and transform it into a powerful imagery. For instance, I imagine in a playground Kool-Aid on a ledge using a Hoover to soak up a rooster belt, hence Coolidge, Hoover, and Roosevelt. Now the little red house. As I approach it, I see a tree man being pushed up by a giant ice tower who's then being shot for obvious reasons. I get to the swing and I see 2 oiled up Johnson & Johnson babies taking photos with a Nikon on an old Ford car, swinging. I move to see a cart sliding down. I remove it to discover a reggae guy on a bush, blissfully smoking his weed. And as I turn, I discover Clint Eastwood, who's using a bush to punch an old bummer lying on the bench. Congratulations! You have just memorized 15 presidents of the United States of America in a matter of minutes, and I'm sure you can do the same with the rest of them. Now the only thing you have to do now is simply recall the location, and the funny associations will pop by themselves in your mind. And you can use the same method for practically anything. For more, check out these videos and subscribe to our channels for updates. But before we part, there's still one more thing to be done. There seems to be one more item at this location, namely the door. But perhaps it's too early to open it. Nevertheless, at some point we might have to decide which association represents the 45th President of the United States of America. That decision, however, I relay to you. And the butchery begins.